And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice Brawl. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, second video, second commentary. Now, when we last left off, we were talking to Matt, and stuff happened. So, let's go ahead and move. I want to talk to Adrian Andrews. I want to see. Let me go to Wright and Company Law Offices real quick. And then go ahead and go back, excuse me, as opposed to Detention Center, and see. Now, whose story do I want to hear? Let's go with Adrian Andrews. And if I sound slightly out of it right now, or slightly, like, drained, it's because I almost had a panic attack. For a second, I thought that I was about to lose the first half of my recorded footage. And that would really suck, because I don't have multiple save files for this game. This game doesn't have multiple save files, so I'd have to play through the entire, you know, case all over again to get all that stuff that I lost. Okay, so, something in her past. I want to say that the thing that was from her past... Oops. Wait, do we not have it anymore? Or her suicide note. That's what she wanted revenge. It was either... suicide report or attempted suicide report? I want to say attempted suicide report, though. Let's go ahead and go to Maya's Magatama. Present this. Okie dokie, then. It's only one. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be easy. Why frame him? Okay, can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Engard for the murder? Already told you. No, you have not. You said revenge. What an absurd idea. Something with someone in her past that would make revenge. In her past that would make her take revenge, which was... suicide report? Celeste! There's only one catalyst that can cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. Well, what are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him. Yet. But for you to hate Mr. Engard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? Honestly, no, I can't. I don't believe that we have the right information for this. No, we don't. Unfortunately, someone have to stop. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try this again. You know, actually, one thing I noticed was actually, because I wasn't quite sure if I could talk to Adrian again, or if I was forced to talk to Matt. So I left. So off screen, I left and then came back, and that's how I knew that I was able to like talk to Andrews. One thing I actually forget is that this game actually doesn't have voice acting. I'm so used to, like, whenever I watch anything, I'm so used to, like, hearing, like, my own voice doing all the voices for everything, that, you know, like, just picture this for a second. Just imagine, this is what it would be like if you were playing this by yourself. Just watch. Let's just go with, like, one dialogue chain here. Just imagine this. Isn't that just... hold on. Isn't that just weird? Like, I completely forgot that, like, everyone's technically silent in this game. I'm just so used to hearing my voice that it's just something that you forget, I suppose. Let's try to figure out at least one thing about you. I wonder if we have anything. Oh, we have the radio not radio transceiver, but the video thing. Anyway. Matt's secret. Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corda had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corda, especially on that night. We'll present the bear. I guess that'll work. This bear was in Mr. Corda's room on the night of the murder. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. So, it's a present, dude. It actually looks kind of classy if you know what I mean. Yes, I hear. That reminded me of Nobi for a second, if you know what I mean. Yes, I hear it's quite expensive. Which is why it is very odd that the gadget was found this gadget was found inside this bear. We'll go with the spy camera. This is a very small video camera. And it was hidden inside this bear's eye. Maybe it's a really curious bear. Well, whatever this bear saw was sent somewhere using this transmitter, which means someone on the night of the murder was secretly filming Mr. Corda's room. I guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corda was yourself, jackass. Matt Ungard. Mr. Ungard, don't you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Ah, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ungard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Probably the receipt. I'm not quite sure what else it would be aside from the receipt, so that's what I'm going to present. Credit card receipt. Present. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Ungard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? I feel like I'm not giving the right... This $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Oh, how the rich live. Or is it how the other half lives? Although technically the other half in that case is supposed to be the lower class, but whatever. Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Oh, okay, I don't know if we have any more evidence just yet. So can I ask you one thing? Yes? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is, of course. It would be strictly confidential. So, what are you going to do now? I'm going to find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Corda's room and filmed it in secret is... Oh, do we want that? Lada's photo? Jammin' Ninja's button, crime photo. I'm not quite... Okay, so, attorney's badge. Mai's Magatama, Nickel Samurai, press conference ticket, radio transceiver, Lada's camera, magazine clipping, hotel guide. Maybe? We'll go with this first. Adrian Andrews! There is a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Corda were having secret meetings. You, who was keeping tabs on Mr. Corda, you were going to reveal this, in fact, and turn it into a scandal. Isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron! Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad, that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. You didn't spy Miss Cortida because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I could think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Miss Cortida's room was... Hotel guide map, suicide... I'm gonna have the picture card. Ooh, what is this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous! Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? Oh. Oh. You know, we didn't mention that he was a scumbag. All we gave you was a card with a shell on it. That's it. We didn't say he was an assassin or that he was shady. Ah, alright, Mr. Engard. If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Madangard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're his client. You're his client. Since you're the one who set up the camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... You, Madangard! What? Oh no, I don't think it is. Because he would have freaked out normally. And actually, come to think of it, this is something that we would reveal in court, not in a Cyclock thing. So maybe he isn't the killer. Or maybe he is! He's gonna run away! And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Okay, so it is him. Well, that's what I thought, anyway. Mr. Engard, you really did hire? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult? Myself? Whoa, that doesn't mean what I think it means, does it? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Oh, we did it! Oh! No! Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh, it's the real Madangard! He's... That was kind of an over-exaggerated reaction, was it? I was like, ah! Oh my god, I just was not expecting his... Okay, so I'm gonna have to give him a new voice. So, like, probably something like, Oh, what should I give him? Because it can't be like this, does it? Or maybe it can. I think I'm gonna still use this. Or maybe it should be the road... The road racer is pretty much the same thing. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? How do you do? How this will you? How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Madangard. What the fuck? This is... Why does he have a glass, like tomato juice or something? You hear this music right now? I've never heard this song before. What the heck happened to his face? Seriously. Like you... Okay, this is... Okay, Matt's secret. Well, or was it like this? Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. You really... So you were Shelly the Killer's client! You don't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, do you? What do you mean? Oh my goodness. And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Tried to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying! What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. But why? Why did you hide the video camera in? A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling, I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. What? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful seed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why... Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. Excuse me. With that, I can... Actually, it's supposed to be... With that, I can keep him at bay, and even blackmail him if I want. That's right. That video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl? What the heck, man? Motive for murder. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Cortida? Because he was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Cortida had been able to give it, then Mr. Engard's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Cortida ended up dead. Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone, all working their butts out for me, Madame Guard. Ah, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? Actually, I didn't. Actually, someone in the comment section left reason for doubt from the very frickin' beginning, so whatever. When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Corrida. He did, and I told you. Or, I didn't tell Phoenix that. I told the audience this. I told you guys that question was too specific. And you answered very clear that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room. Catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Cortida! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Ah, but too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case or refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Ah, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya! You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You would end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this! That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Oh my goodness! Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. I know it was Edgeworth, the starting line of this case. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. We'll do that in the next episode!